Today we are going to be talking about how you can be able to handle your expenses. Okay, so every business from time to time you make some expenses. Okay, so for you to handle that, we are going to go to expenses. Okay, so on the expenses model, there are a couple of things we need to do. Okay, so before adding these expenses, we need to add the expenses. Okay, so that we can be able to make those expenses. Okay, so now I will click on the expense categories. Okay, so here we are going to list all those expenses here that we are making or going to be making. Okay, so let's click on add. Okay, so let's say we are going to be doing light bill. Okay, light bills. Let's say we are going to be doing airtime and data. Okay, subscription. Okay, let's say we are going to be handling transportation. Okay, okay, so let's say we'll be purchasing fuel. Okay, for our generator and vehicles. Okay, so let's also maybe say we are doing consumables. Okay, okay, so we can add there. So these are just the expenses heads that uh, you can put input there. Okay, so you list all the expenses that you people do in your office. Okay, so here you can now be able to add the expenses. Okay, so when you click here, uh, you can now go to the expense category. Okay, let's say it's light bill. You select the light bill. Okay, and so the expenses, is it for what? Is it for, you select the person, you can see, choose the user for which expenses is related to. Okay, though it is optional. So but you can say, okay, we are making this, but look at the person that is doing it, so you can select the person. Okay, so the expense for you, is it for contact? Who is the person? Is it related to maybe a client? Okay, let's say you are handling a client project and all those expenses is actually for the project, for the client's project to move forward, so you can select the client. Okay, here. Okay, so you can come here and then the total amount. Okay, so you put in the total amount, okay, for the expenses. Okay, uh, and then uh, here you can say, you can check if it is, checked, expense will be refunded and will be added to net profit. Okay, so if it is something that is refunded, okay, so you will be, your net profit will be adjusted. Okay, so you can put a note about the expenses you are going to make. Okay, so let's say a light bill for the month of, let's say, July. Okay, so though the date is already captured there from the beginning, so you can check whether it is recurrent. Okay, so you check there. Okay, if it's recurrent, you put the interval. Okay, so um here you can be able to now put the amount. Okay, sometimes you may make the expenses, you may capture the expenses but you have not paid. Okay, so or maybe you are paying half, so you have to capture it here. Okay, so let's say we are paying all, so we can just do the 20. Okay, so it is knocked out, so the payment due is 0. Okay, so we can add the expenses. Okay, Okay, so just as simple as that. That is how you can be able to add your expenses, okay, to the distance. So you can always view payment here, okay. So that is all about the expenses. Thank you.